Hello, my Cancer friends. How you doing? My name is Stephen, and welcome back. And if you're new here, I love you already. This is going to be a general reading for the rest of May, so the second half of May, and we're gonna split it up into three parts. The first part, where you're coming from, what your current state of mind is. Then the second part, we'll kind of look at your path going forwards towards the end of May. And then we'll draw three cards from universe to give you some sage advice on things going forward and clarify the outcome card. Right. Cancer. Spirit, what do we have for Cancer for May 2021? Let's get into it. Cancer. So the card that's representing you and your state of mind at the moment is the Seven of Cups. And the Seven of Cups for me in this position is like the card of dreams. Okay. So I see you lying awake at night, imagining all sorts of possibilities, whether it be with another person or thinking of that retirement plan or the yacht you would love to buy and live on one day. So yeah, that's where I see you in a state of a little bit of dreaminess, but also sometimes when this card comes up, it's you fantasizing and avoiding reality as well. So just think about that. And then the card that crosses your challenge card for the week is the Five of Wands, and I hold it like that because it's a Celtic cross reading, and it crosses is neither upright or in reverse. And the Five of Wands is the overthinking card. So what Spirit's trying to tell you is that if you living in la la land, as us water signs can do sometimes, just don't overthink things this month, okay? Because in your heart space you have the Magician, and yeah, you've got some good cards here. Let me just tell you, because the Magician is you feeling that you have everything to go forward emotionally, okay? Like you can cope with anything that's going to come for you, all right? Because you have all the tools lined up in your toolbox to cope with anything that might be thrown to you this month. But I don't see anything challenges yet. We'll get there, because in your headspace you've got the Strength card. So tied up with your heart has got all the tools to deal with anything that'll come up, and that's on your emotional level. And on the kind of physical, logical level, you've got the Strength card. So the Magician card is giving you the basis to feel strong this month. So it just feels like you're in a good, strong space at the moment. So where you're coming from and what's led you here is the Four of Cups, and the Four of Cups is you kind of realizing that you're not like everyone else. Perhaps over the last month or two or last couple of weeks, you've spent little time comparing yourself to others, but I see that phase ending now, because you're not like other people. We're all individuals, and especially you're an individual. And the near future, we have the King of Cups, and the King of Cups is like an enormous protection. You've got Strength, you've got the Magician, and you've got the King of Cups, which is protecting your heart. So if this is about a relationship for you, Cancer, I see you making good decisions, and I see you being protected. I see your heart being protected. So if you're moving towards somebody, I see your heart being protected. If you're moving away from somebody, I see your heart being protected. Let's look at your path into the month. And the King of Cups could be, just what you wish for. You know what I'm saying? And in this position and being the king, it might just be either the person you wish for, but it's about protection. Okay, it's looking more and more like a relationship reading. When we got the Magician in your heart space, it feels like you opening up yourself to somebody new or something new in your own relationship, like stepping up to the next level. So your insecurity card, if you like, is, if this is about a relationship, I think that you think sometimes you might be a little possessive. And a little possessiveness is not a bad thing. Jealousy is not a good thing. Thinking that you own somebody is definitely not a good thing. But I don't think you're any of those things, even though sometimes I think you are. And it's also a card of being afraid of losing something. So if you are on a mission to take a risk with somebody, you may be afraid of losing, if they say no, is it a loss of dignity? What is it? It's a loss. Whatever it is, it's a loss. But you're just afraid of that loss. And we're going to come to that now. And your environment, I think there's somebody out there giving you signals already. And if there isn't, it's the right environment to put yourself out there right now. Just to hold up your little banner to say that you're available. Or that if you're in a relationship, hold up a little banner to say, I'm willing to step into the next phase. Or to try something new. Or maybe you made yourself feel unavailable to your partner for moving up to the next step, but now's the time to tell them you're ready. And in your hopes and fears, you have the Three of Swords. So I see, and that relates to this insecurity of thinking that you either might be too possessive or you're holding on to too much of your heart or something like that. And this is everybody's fear. It's fear of your heart being broken. You've had an experience before, and now you want to open yourself up, and your fear is that your heart's going to be broken again. But I always say, what if it's not broken? What if it's the complete opposite? You don't know until you try. If you don't try, this is the answer already. Your heart is broken if you don't try. If you do try, you reduce those odds, by at least 50%. If you don't try, the answer is going to be heartbreak. If you do try, there's a 50% chance that it's not. And then for your outcome card, you've got the Hierophant. This might be you asking somebody to marry them. Because this is like the marriage officer of the card when it comes up here. If it's not about you wanting to get married, it's about you being in whatever you consider to be a traditional relationship. In other words, the things that tick your boxes. That's in your future. And it's supported by this King of Cups, and the King of Cups is protecting your heart going forward. And the Hierophant is as you recognizing this as the thing that has all the things that, ticks all the right boxes in your mind. The right thing, the correct thing. Whatever is traditional in your definition of what traditional is. This thing is that. Let's get some advice from the universe. 3 card Spirit. And then we have the Lovers. Yeah. This is all about a relationship. So, you know, and it's next to the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is like, this ticks all my boxes. And the Lovers is, I can see this person as being my soulmate forever. And then you have the Moon. And the Moon is, let yourself dream a little, you know? And don't hide stuff. So if this is about meeting somebody meeting somebody new, don't hide stuff. And encourage them not to hide stuff. Okay, this might come back to this, call it jealousy card. Because when you hide stuff from each other, it festers. And then, you know, we've got the Page of Coins, which is next to the Knight of Coins, which is just like a confirmer for me that if there is somebody that you're looking at, now's the time to show them that you're available. Even if there's not a specific person. But now is a good time to show that, just put it out there that you're available. Whether it be on a dating app or, I don't know, just your attitude can show that you're open to stuff, you know. But now's the right time. Cancer, that was a nice reading. I always love it when the Moon comes up. And the Strength, you know, you've got the strength to get through. And the Magician, my word, it's just awesome. Guys, if that resonated with you, please push that like button and of course subscribe to come back. And I hope to see you again soon.